Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And you know it, dude. Y'all already know. If you've been keeping up with new media for any amount of time, you already know that your voice matters. So obviously, today, Rashaan Evans was let go by the Dallas Cowboys. We gonna talk about it. Bastards versus sons again. I'm gonna break this down. We'll talk about it from every angle. Yeah. I feel like I got hit in the gut, but I'm not surprised. Anybody that been really watching this organization close know how they move. So this type of stuff don't surprise us. So we go get into it. Y'all sit back and relax. Boss got you. Trust me, I got you.
Boss Cowboy Sports,
Where
your voice matters.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights, it's sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day.
Let's go.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich.
Let's go.
I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
All the executives come in and have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
What's up, y'all? Man, I got kicked in my gut with this one. Rashaan Evans let go by the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, my. Ah, man, So yeah, I know a lot of y'all are extremely aggravated. So I'm gonna talk to you. We go talk it through. This is the right place because I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I ain't gonna hold no punches, but I'm also be balanced. That's one thing I take I take pride in, man. I take pride in being very measured. My boss say, boss, we gotta pick it. Yeah, it's a lot of Cowboy fans, man. We agitated. So I've done a lot of content on this, y'all know, because this is a culture thing. This is a culture thing, and I'm explaining it in a lot of detail today. And this culture comes from Stephen Jones. Now, I'm gonna talk about this in a way that some people might not be used to, because usually I will go right into the negative, right? But I also want to kind of talk about it from his point of view, right? Because I also do see, because if we all trying to be balanced, we got to look at it from his end, and then we got to also look at it from our end. Then you got to look at it from the player end. You got to be able to look. If you're going to be able to, in my opinion, go back and forth with anybody, I first have to understand your point of view. So, and I also have to, in my opinion, do a profile, right? So when I'm profiling Stephen Jones, right, this is the thing that I know. I'm somebody that really, I'm very much into the Dallas Cowboys. I look at their documentaries, I know their history. And you learn a lot from just digging into the background of the Dallas Cowboys. And there's a particular story that told me a lot about Stephen Jones. And I put this in my first book. So the first thing I'm gonna tell you about Stephen Jones is he has what I call a core trait, right? And a core trait is something that's kind of very fundamental to a person, almost like they born with it, right? My son got some core traits. It's some things I see about my son right now that I was seeing when he couldn't talk, because it's core to who he is. He was born to be a certain kind of way. Steven is the same way. So one of the things, the story that really told me a lot about Stephen Jones was the story of Deion Sanders on how he came to the Cowboys, right? So I was a young bull, right? I was going to Dallas Carter, right? Super diehard Cowboy fan, second generation Cowboy fan, riding for Jerry, riding for Jimmy, riding for them boys, right? And we lost to San Fran. Deion was with San Fran. And then all of a sudden, you know, in my little life, in my little house, I got the news that Deion Sanders signed with the Dallas Cowboys. And all of us was just ecstatic. The whole neighborhood, the whole streets. We all was like, man, we going right back. We going back. We finna see San Fran again. I couldn't find nobody nowhere that didn't like it. Nobody. All of us knew it was a home run signing. We all knew. We all knew. We was getting a punt returner. We was getting a kickoff returner. We was getting a cornerback, and we was getting a guy that could play some receiver. And you could use him on gimmick plays. He also fit Jerry. He had a sponsorship with Nike. We just got a sponsorship with Nike. Deion had a high profile. Jerry was really doing good at selling the hell out of Dallas with the Nike. It was a beautiful campaign. It was beautiful. Guess who didn't like it? To the point when they signed, this is how, when I was watching the story in the background of what happened on Dallas.com, Steven had some budget ideas, right? If I remember this right. He had some budget ideas and he went to Jerry like, hey, I got some ideas on what we can do with Dion, right? And then as the story goes, Jerry said, it's done. And Steven was like, what? He was like, yeah, it's done. Now, remember, everybody was cheering in the streets for this signing. But because it didn't fit his vision of what he wanted to do, he literally jacked Jerry up against the wall. See, they laugh about it now, but that's what happened. He was so focused on the budgets that he couldn't see the value of the player and how it was Jerry going all in to get us over. Did Jerry overpay? Yes. Did it mess up probably some future budgets because he overpaid? Yes. Did we get a ring out of it? Yes. And that told me a lot about Steven. That told me, and listen, y'all, Steven is not dumb. He not. He's very smart. The thing about Steven that I really see, and I'm just being all the way honest, he's somebody as a core trait to where he get tunnel vision on a budget, in my opinion, that causes him not to seize windows when it's time to be aggressive. Because he's very serious about budgets. He ain't playing. It also takes courage to be like that. It takes courage to see we close, but I don't want to be so aggressive to where if I'm too aggressive, I could mess up the signings that I intend to do into the future. That's from his point of view. And see, I fully understand people like Steven because we was trained on how to deal with his type when I graduated from the University of Houston program for excellence in selling. So one of the things that they taught us in that program is how to adapt to certain personality types, right? It's 4 personality types, right? Analyticals, expressives, amiables, and drivers, right? And all of them are different. He's under the category of what you call an analytical profile. And see, analyticals are usually your engineers, your architects, they real accountants. They are your data guys. They're usually very boring, very stringent. And if you selling to them, I'm telling you the truth. When you selling to them, you don't talk fast to them. You slow down. You talk slow, and you only talk with facts. Don't ever wing it with an analytical. You will totally lose the sale. If you unsure about something, you always tell an analytical, let me get back with you. I want to be certain on what I'm getting ready to tell you. I don't want to wing it. They would love you for it. So when you go look at Steven Jones, right, and you know that he graduated from the University of Arkansas with a degree in chemical engineering, right? That tells you a lot about him. And B Bird, I see your super chat. We go talk about that. We go take some calls too. But I'm giving a background of why we seeing the environment of what we seeing. So when you have an analytical guy like Steven Jones, who fully fit the profile, especially when you look at the background and chemical engineer, he's a numbers guy. He's a budget guy. He's the type of guy, I promise you, to where all his socks got to be in the right place and all that kind of stuff. He's one of those. Okay? Because if it start getting out of a budget that he can clearly see, it drives people like him crazy. He want to fully be able to know what's going to happen in the future, even if it's 5 years from now. That trait makes him great. But that trait is the same trait that hurts him from being aggressive. So I've done a number of shows on the culture of the Dallas Cowboys, and this culture is because of the desire of Stephen Jones to be able to predict the future and keep costs under control. So let me just show y'all something as we talk about this. All right. So I put this out here. I said, hey, if you a Cowboy fan and still don't see the Cowboys culture of treating drafted guys like sons and free agents like bastards, then you are under a rock. Release Evans for Matt with let's go. I start laughing. And then Dan Rogers, he comes in. He say player control, contract, player familiarity, locker room versus checking references. That point is bullshit. Because even when you draft guys, you first got to look at references. Come on now. Player development now versus future. Future upside. That point is bad as well, because at least with free agents, you already know who they are. You're not betting on the upside, especially in a contention window. Why are we talking about upside in a window where we could win it all? Like what? See, that's what I'm seeing. See, a lot of people are trained to think like Steven. They think like him. They are accountants like him. They worried about the future when we can get it all now. Am I saying be goofy and greatly overspend and waste because you got a window? No. But continuing to put young guys in positions to where you depending on them to develop on a contention window is not aggressive. So when I look at this email, this tweet, and he say, some factors favor homegrown investments over outside free agents, but I don't think bias is as bad as you're making it. Good players are good players. See, when you say bias is I don't think bias is as bad. It should be no bias on a football team. When you say it's not as bad, like any bias is bad. That's what some of these people don't get. They don't understand. Any bias is bad for culture. It's not as bad. Like, see, it's too many of us that overlook stuff that affect the morale of a locker room. We just go with it and we don't think about it and think through the ramifications of having a certain culture. So listen, I'm not gonna fight what's obvious, right? So I just gave him the answer. The homegrown investments help budgets. I already understand that. I already understand when you building through the draft, it allows you to budget better because you're not overspending for free agents when you're trying to build a team. It's better budgetary wise to build through the draft. That's where Steven is right. But what he's doing is he's creating a bad environment, and I don't think he knows it. He's in my opinion, falling for the same trap that made him jack his own daddy up against the wall. He's tunnel vision for the budget versus looking at the value of the player that can get you over the hump. Think about how tunnel vision you gotta be to not celebrate the signing of Dion. You had to be very locked into your budgetary plan or whatever the plan was. You had to be just closed off to everything but what the budget was going to be. So no, I don't think he fully is nefarious in this, but it's almost like when you're dealing with people of any color who will say something like, I'm not racist, I'm just biased. I have a bias towards blacks. Or it'll be people say, I have a bias towards Asians, or I have a bias towards whites. See, this is the thing. Whenever you have a bias, it's the same results as racism. So those same people that have a bias, you could tell them, bro, you racist. They'll say, no, I'm not racist. How dare you call me racist? It's because your bias has racist results. That's what it is. So when I'm looking at Steven, let's talk about this a little bit more, and then because we're gonna break this down to Evans. Because he's so committed to budgets, I've done some shows on this where I said Stephen Jones and his experiments are the real breakdown of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not insulting Stevens. This is the breakdown. This is what I see that's breaking us down. He's tunnel vision, in my opinion, into his methods of team building. And in my opinion, he overreaches all the time. And I call it the Stephen Jones experiments. Building through the draft is an experiment that he's very committed to. And see, this is the thing. Everybody in the organization, they have to abide by it. So even this year, I did another show, right? Because Will McClay came out and said after the draft, if you pick them, you have to use them. See, when he said directly like that, he's basically saying it's a creed. It's how we do it here. If we pick them, we go use them. We go do our best that they play first because it fits the way that we're trying to build this team. So we're going to do everything in our power to give them all first dibs. It's what I call the our guys philosophy. And see, you even heard Stephen Jones say himself, we pay our guys. So just pause. Let's just pause. Because this ain't gonna be no long show. I'm just explaining to everybody what's happening with Evans, what happened with Evans, in my opinion. Right? And people like Evans that's on this team. So this is the issue. Think about it. I want you to think about it. When your boss says our guys, well, who on a team is not your guys? And who are the guys? When he said we pay our guys, he's talking about the guys they drafted. Those are the our guys. So imagine if you was a free agent that come in here and you hear that and you basically realize I'm not looked at like this guy that was drafted. I'm looked at different. And because of a budget, guess what? Free agents are actually looked at like a problem. Because in Steve's mind, you messing up my budget plan. I only want to deal with y'all when I have to. Because of my budget plan, you messing me up. So even though we might sign you, I really didn't want you. I.e. why I call them bastards. So a bastard is an illegitimate offspring. Somebody that was basically born without the mother and father being married. And that's where I did this particular show, where I talked about the Dallas Cowboys organization is an environment of bastards versus sons. It's an environment of bastards versus sons. And I'm going to tell y'all something, and I mean this. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this loud and clear. If it ain't no content creators talking about this, either they not good content creators, or they're unaware, or they don't care. But any content creator that's true, or media person that's serious about winning, should be talking about this. Should be talking about this. So, getting back real quick on the organizations of bastards versus sons. In this particular show, I used the Game of Thrones to illustrate, and I'm going to do it now, our environment. Because if you watch the Game of Thrones, they have multiple families, right? And all these families had a different set of values, right? And they put those flat values under what's called a banner, right? Where my family under this banner have this particular value set. So under that, you had the snow, not the snows. You had Jon Snow. He was what was his family? Y'all give me a second. Brain tripping. What was them wolf people? The Starks. Thank you. Damn, the Starks. See, the Starks, their values was this. And this is how the Cowboys are. The Starks had a value that if you was born a bastard, you could not have rights of the family. Period. You illegitimate, you don't have full rights. Even if one of the Starks was Azor Ahai. Azor Ahai meaning the prince that was promised, or the coldest dude in the world. Can you say it like that? Even under that, you could not have the name of a Stark if you was a bastard. You couldn't really truly be a part of the family. That's the Dallas Cowboys. We'll fight with you. We'll do all of this. But in terms of you really having real rights, nah, you don't got no rights over here. That's the culture of the Cowboys. And it's because of the budget vision of Stephen Jones. Then you had the Boltons, right? Where they was a mix. Where, yes, you could be born a bastard, but through your work, through your growing the value of the family, you could win your name. And you could become a Bolton based on how you worked. Or if it's in a team example, based on how you play, That's when we say you one of us. So if we get you as an outside free agent, a bastard, right? But you ball out like Amari, you are then treated like a son because of how you played. But not in Dallas. See, Dallas doesn't do that. See, that's why Amari was treated different. Amari was treated different. Boss, come on now. You're making it up. You're making it up. You're speculating, boss. You're speculating. Okay. So we all remember it was a leak, right? It was a leak that said that front office was upset with the effort of Amari Cooper on one play versus San Fran. And that's why they wanted to let him go. Right? So the question is, who leaked that out? So matter of fact, even this marijuana thing. See, you see all these people reporting. I'm reporting. He was arrested for marijuana yesterday. How did y'all find out? See, people got to think a little bit. How did you find out? Who called you, insider, and told you? Who told you? Yeah, we know. We know who told you. And we know why they told you. So then it was the Martells. You know who the Martells are like? You know who the Martells are like? Let me first tell you the Martells' rules in the Game of Thrones. They looked at the rules of the Starks and the Boltons as goofy. They looked at that whole rule of bastards and stuff. They was like, man, y'all are goofy as hell. You know who the Martells are? In my analogy, San Fran. See, they don't do that over there. I'm going to call you, DMV. When my boy DMV say call, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm going to call you, DMV. I promise. Let me get you in the show. For real. We're going to talk about this. But see, the Martells, that's San Fran. See, San Fran, they don't care where they get you from. Is CMC treated like a bastard, or is he treated like one of the boys? Is Chase Young being treated like a bastard, or is he being treated like family? See, it's certain teams that look at it like goofy, like, man, what? Huh? Our guys, we don't separate our draft people from our free agents. Once we sign you, all of y'all family. See, the Martell said, once you are born from me, I don't care if it's illegitimate. You are my son. You are my daughter. So people wonder why they play so hard together. Why do they have better morale? And even though they have a longer drought than we do in terms of winning the Super Bowl, they've been multiple times through multiple coaches and organizations. It's because they don't do that as a culture. They don't do the bastard stuff. They don't do it. So like when you look at us and I already said this. I said this last week. I said, look, listen, Dante Fowler was a lottery pick. The numbers say he should be getting more reps. Last year, he had a better ratio than Micah Parsons in terms of snaps to sacks to pressures. All the ratios said, if you give him more reps, you gonna get better production because he had the best ratio out of all the defensive ends. But he still is not getting more than Armstrong. So then corporate Cowboy fans go look at Evans and go say, boss, you're tripping. He got caught with weed. Boss, come on. They needed to get rid of him. He was caught with some weed. See, this is how you can know it's sons versus bastards. See, was Kevin Joseph, let me ask you a question. Which one probably is more serious? Murder or marijuana? Which one is more serious? Somebody was murdered while I was with them, or some weed? Oh, I got a question. Do they test for weed anymore since the new CBA?
Oh, hell no.
So why we tripping? Weed. Okay. So we out. So you got a player named Josh Ball. See, don't play with me, man. See, don't play with me. See, don't come to me like you had to get rid of him over weed and trying to have this front like you being sanctimonious. Ball. Okay, hold on. Wait. What? Hold on. Damn. Randy Gregory, was he a bastard or son? He was a son. How patient. And when Randy Gregory was going through what he was going through, that was before the new CBA. So it was a program in place that was anti-marijuana and treating it punitive. So when it was your son that was having issues with marijuana, you had all the patience in the world. But when it's a bastard that get caught with what they say, 2 ounces, 2 to 4 ounces. Oh, you don't fit the cowboy character. You gotta go. Oh, for real? So, and see, let me ask you a question, and we just being honest. You don't think the players see this? You don't think the players, you don't think this affect the players on morale? You don't think that is some guys in there that's not going all out because they're favored? See, let me ask you a question. Let's just keep it real. When did Anthony Brown really finally start playing? When did we really get the best out of Anthony Brown? When they drafted Rashaan Wright and Kelvin Josephs. But when it was a bastard, Maurice Kennedy, who was getting interception after interception after interception at training camp, the Suns' job was safe no matter how Marcus Kennedy balled. So guess what? Anthony Brown, he never maxed out. Why? His job was always safe as a Sun. Like even look how they managed even Chuma this year. So Chuma come in and he got league experience. What was they doing with Ball? They moved Ball to guard, and then when they came out, he was getting the first reps over a guy who had experience. Why? Why did that happen? This is from 105.3 The Fan.
That's the most important thing is if you pick them, you got to use them.
If you pick them, you got to use them. One more time.
That's the most important thing is if you pick them, you got to use them.
It's a philosophy. If we pick them, we got to use them. If we pick them, we got to use them. So if I'm Evans, I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably would have went. See, he didn't go get enough weed. Let me say that again. See, the problem is he only got 2 ounces. He really should have got him a whole pound. Because I would be so damn stressed out and mad. I don't watch Clark get his ass all the way kicked multiple weeks in a row. I'm watching my competition get murdered up and down. I'm watching him get pancaked. I'm watching him in the wrong holes. I'm watching, man, go give me some weed, man. Shit, I need to smoke. Dallas done stressed me the hell out. I'm watching this dude get dragged. I got all this league experience. I'm a former first rounder. I need some weed. I need to smoke. I'm sick of it. I don't watch Buffalo run down our throat. And then when Clark got injured, I went in there. The first tackles for loss was on me. Then all of a sudden, you don't see me no more. Shit, where the weed man? I need the weed man today. I need some weed. If you playing for the Dallas Cowboys, you gonna probably end up smoking some weed if you a free agent. I need to smoke. Watching this dude get killed in front of me, all the fans calling for me, and I can't even get a look. Where the weed? I need to smoke. Who been there? Who been there? Like, man, what's he getting on my nerves, man? What? I need a blunt. Let me call my boy DMV. Let me take a break. Call my boy DMV. I got some more though. I'm gonna call the homie because I know he passionate. DMV, don't go crazy though, man. Don't be too mean, DMV. Don't be too mean, DMV. I'm calling you now. Hold on real quick. Let me call the homie real quick. Y'all feel me though? Shit, y'all would have been smoking too. Watching politics while you not on the field. You like, man, I need to smoke.
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
You killing it, my guy. You killing it.
Keeping it real, ain't it? What's up?
Absolutely, bro. You knocking it out the park with this one, bro. Yeah, for real. For real. I hope this goes viral. I hope it go viral. But you ain't said nothing wrong yet, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong yet.
It was like a gut punch, D. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Cause what we go do now, like for real, like what do we go do, right? Like what's gonna happen if Evans go down? Not Evans. What's gonna happen if Clark get pancaked again? What's gonna happen? Who gonna play? You know who gonna play?
They gonna put Jerron Curse ass in there. I don't know, bro. I really don't. Hey, look, how much you weigh right now?
Who? Curse?
How much you weighing?
Who?
No, I'm talking like because they might have to. Hey, look, me, I'm like 212, man. I might fit the mold to be a linebacker now.
And listen, they always do this, bro. Hold on real quick, DMV. I always get me some corporate Cowboy fans. They come in, they defend front office. Look at this. Spoiled, spilled milk. Move on. Let's talk about what's next, bro.
Yeah. I get it,
listen.
Bro.
You listen. See, y'all didn't learn from Amari. Y'all the same ones want to move on from Amari. Yeah. Well, I want to talk. See, you keep seeing the same thing, but it's with different players. So every time you move on and put your head in the sand like this politics don't exist, they do it to your dumb ass again.
It definitely exists, bro. It definitely exists. And that's kind of what I was getting at with my tweets today, man. Because, you know, and I got people out there saying, well, he wasn't good enough. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm not going to argue with these folks because how do we know he wasn't good enough? He didn't play. We didn't get the opportunity. He didn't get the opportunity. I just found it very, very convenient that all of this really happened after a week of Damone Clark getting his ass kicked in front of national TV. Everybody saw him get his ass kicked.
Everybody.
One person, look, you boss, here's the thing. I've seen you when people have gotten their ass kicked. The score really wasn't that bad. Everybody said that Damone got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked for 2 weeks in a row. It's for everybody to see, and we can't get him in there. So, what's the thing that, bro? They protecting their son. That's what they doing.
Right.
They protecting their son.
Right. Hey, at DLV, I'm gonna go ahead and say it with you, bro. I think it's something a little bit more nefarious.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out, bro. Give me a chance. I think it's about Micah Parsons, bro. I'm serious.
Oh,
you with me?
yeah.
Listen. So he been, because in my opinion, he been fighting going to linebacker. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the moment he said yes, now without Evans, if anything happened to any one of them other linebackers, guess who got to play now?
Micah.
Right. So now what you get to label him is what?
A linebacker, and you got to pay him as a linebacker.
Bam.
Yep.
And see, I will say, go ahead, DLV.
Hey, that's deep, bro. I didn't even think about it that way, because in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, the son versus the bastard thing. Yeah, they don't want somebody to come in here and ball out and then say, see, and the fans say, see, we told you so. You go get a free agent, then some things can happen. But I didn't really think so far ahead as to Micah having to play him there and then having to pay him.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, and see, I've been saying it. I've been always thinking about that for Mike. I've been like, I really can't blame him for not wanting to put a toe in a linebacker water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been like, sure. Because if you watching and you on a team and you watch what happened to Amari, right?
Uh-huh.
And see, people not putting it together. They not putting it together, right? Think about it. Why do you think CeeDee Lamb said the other day, something ain't right? See, that's trust issues. You feel me? Say, yeah. If you walk in your house and you tell your girl, something ain't right, I smell
So it's like, why they go away from him? They went away from him because he was about to go for 200, bro. And that's money. That's money.
Oh, but my boy Trucker say, hold on real quick. Wait. This is a good question. My boy say, you think we slime balls like that?
What? Dan straight up told you that. Dan straight up told y'all that. He said him and Beasley, remember that contract year? Somebody had some money coming or something. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Target stopped.
Yeah. Because Dez used to say the same thing. He used to be like, all of a sudden, my targets would just stop. Remember he said that?
Yep.
And then Cole Beasley said, front office dictate who they want to get the ball. Right?
Man.
So
I didn't even think about that.
So if you Micah Parsons and you CeeDee Lamb and you watch this happen to your counterparts, and then see, hold on real quick. Let me answer this question. He say, wait, boss, you think they slime balls like that? Bro, they tag Dak.
Yeah.
After going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's grimy.
Yeah.
So.
No, absolutely, bro. Hey, keep talking, because it's making a lot of sense. It's making a lot of sense now. I didn't. Hey, bro. And how is it just so happen that it's affecting both of them?
Right.
Both of them. Who else is due for some money? I'm trying to think. You know, shit. I don't know, because like Tony, I'm looking at the running back position. Nah, like how does this like directly affect both of them? We don't throw the ball to CD. He said, I don't know what's going on for two of the quarters. Micah plays a little bit. He plays well when he played off ball in that game. By the way, a lot of you guys said he should play off ball. I'm one of the people that thinks he should mix it up a little bit. But
no doubt,
yeah, bro.
Mix is the way. Mix is the way. So to me, it's only one exception. It's only one place we don't see Sons versus Bastard. The safety room. That's the only place that we don't see it.
Because they tried it though. They tried that too, and it didn't work. Bro, how long we had?
I got a different philosophy on it though. But go ahead. I want to hear you out. Hear me. I want to hear you out.
The safety room, they had guys like, I think Church is solid, but they had our guys at safety for a long time.
Oh no. So you're right. No, you're right. 100% right. I'm talking about with this recent group. With this recent group, it don't look like the politics of Sons versus Bastards got in that room. And I got a philosophy of why. You know why? I think it's Joe Witt. You know what I mean? Because some coaches don't play that shit. Like some coaches is like, bro, I don't do that favoritism stuff. I want to go with my veterans, bro. You know what I mean?
Lunda Wells is like that too, though. At the tight end spot.
Yeah.
Lunda Wells is like that too.
Yeah. It's certain coaches, they'll stand on it like, nah, bro. I hear you, but I ain't rolling out there with no young guys when I have confidence in my vets. You know what I mean? You know? I think it because why is it just the safety room where you don't see the Bastards versus Sons being played out? Everywhere else is pretty clockwork.
Yeah, nah, you hey bro, you hitting the hammer on the nail now. Hey, this is a discussion that got to be had, bro.
I agree.
And also too, bro, don't let them talk us off damn tackle again, bro. When we get this draft season, bro, we were on it with tackle and linebacker. We were on it, and probably edge too. We were on it.
Man, we was on it.
Everything has come into fruition right now. What we weak at? Linebacker. Oh, and running back. What we weak at? Running back. What we get? Tackle. We get all the same positions that we tried to tell this front office to go after. Well, we get all those spots, bro. And a lot of this is saving face, bro. They want you to know that they were wrong.
That's a good theory. And let me tell you why I rock with that. Because isn't it funny? All this press on Amari Cooper was this week. What pick did they get from the Amari Cooper trade?
Well, let's go.
Oh, Matt Waletzko, who was just brought up.
Matt Waletzko.
So how do we not at least put in the back of our head that this could be ego over sound football? How can we not put in our heads that possibly you trying to look right about the Amari trade and you want to show the world, you know, that we got it right?
No, they're not going to get that right.
No,
it's just
bro.
not happen. Here's the thing. Here's what other organizations do that I applaud them for. When something's wrong, you know what I'm saying? You just got to cut ties and try and get better from it. Admit you was wrong and move forward. They don't do that, bro.
Nah, they go force it. See, put it like this to your point. If the Dallas Cowboys would have gave up all those picks to go get, what's my boy name? We picked up the quarterback. I'm tripping today, bro.
Damn, I can't even think of his name.
Trey Lance.
Yeah, Trey Lance, yeah.
I must have been smoking that good that my boy Evans was on.
Hey, shoot, your boy.
But real quick, let me ask you a question. If we gave up everything that they did to go get Trey Lance, will we be starting Mr. Irrelevant?
No.
Hell no. Hold on real quick.
Oh, hell no.
Might be in there if Dak don't play ball like they want him to.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and see, I know they not stupid, bro. I know they not stupid, bro. I know they not stupid. It's no way you get rid of Evans for Matt Walesko unless your plan is for Micah Parsons to be the emergency piece. And this is the problem with that too, DMV. Guess what it now does to our defense?
It makes us weaker, bro.
Yep. And one-dimensional.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if any one of them linebackers go down, if Bell go down or Clark go down, your only answer now is Micah Parsons. Can he pass rush now based on the move that they did?
No.
No.
Matter of fact, Micah said it. You got to listen to what he said. Also, too, remember when Micah said there are numbers that show when I'm off ball or when I'm out, they pass more.
Right.
Yeah, listen to that again.
Yeah.
When I'm out or when I'm off ball, the teams pass more.
Right.
So if they passing more, how can you rush? How can you rush on the sideline, or how can you rush if he's off the ball?
Right.
What you saying, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And it's just, and then they do it at the weirdest times, bro. You doing it as we are getting ready to go into the playoffs. Like, these are the weirdest times to shake, like, you shaking stuff up, man. It's like, now? So DMV, let's just talk about this from common sense.
Okay.
So you lost LVE, right?
Yeah.
So now you obviously have a need, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even because you had that, you was looking at Shaq, right?
Shaq would have got cut too, bro.
Before you say that, I'm just trying to. It's like before anybody try to talk me out of my common sense, I'm just trying to put it together, right? So you lost LVE, which gave you a need. Then you did get Shaq, so that means you still got a need. And then you got rid of the little insurance that you had for that need. Okay.
Thank you. I'm listening to you. It makes sense. So here's my thing. If you don't immediately go out and get a backer, if you don't immediately go out there and get a backer, it means exactly what you're saying.
Yep.
They're trying to mitigate Micah's sack numbers.
Yep.
Now I know that there are a lot of content creators that have been out here that have been saying move him off because he's a better linebacker. But dog, it's chess. They've been playing chess with this.
Yes.
That's what Micah trying to tell y'all. Micah trying to tell y'all he ain't trying to play backer like that because he's trying to get his bread.
Right.
He's trying to get his bread, bro.
Cause DMV, this is what a lot of people ain't never noticed about us. Good guys get done bad in Dallas. See, when you Tyler Smith, right, and you say, just tell me where to go and I'll go. See, most organizations will say, okay, we need you at left tackle, right? No, what they say, we gonna keep you at guard, even though we need him right now for left tackle.
Yeah, no, it makes it. It's like, why? Because you know you gonna have
the bag.
They know that. Here's the thing, bro. We talk about the bastards versus sons. Tyron is favorite son right now.
Yeah,
he's their favorite son.
Right.
Tyron tells you when Tyron's ready to go. We was ready to get rid of Tyron in the offseason, bro.
Yeah.
We always ready.
Yeah.
We always, and my plan of action was, I was saying keep Tyler at guard, but I'm like, go get a left tackle. Go get you a left tackle. No, that might make Tyron mad. No, we ain't gonna do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Tyron. We love Tyron. Nope. They did the same thing for LVE. No. They ain't gonna ruffle the feathers of their favorite sons, bro.
Say, man, hold on real quick. I'm tired of this motherfucker, bro. Hold on real quick. Nah, bitch ass dude. You ain't gonna keep hating no hoe ass. Hold on real quick. I gotta get the shooters on this dude, man. Is it sometimes sometimes you've done too much, dog. Hold on real quick. Man, y'all get Phillip Ellis out of here. I'm sick of him. I'm just sick of him, man. Shooters. Come on now.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
Shooters. I don't want to see Phillip Ellis. See, this is what this whole ass dude said. He said, goes to show y'all YouTubers don't know what is. See, when you say y'all YouTubers, that tell me everything. That mean you hating on us. You know what I mean? You feel me? Mm-hmm. See, that tells me all. See, I was cool with him making his little fly comments, but when he tried to put all us in one can, that showed me he's a hoe. So just, shooters.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
I think they shot him already, so I think he gone. But let's keep going, DMV.
Yeah. Bro. They do have, there are levels to Suns though, bro. There are levels to it.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they got
it is. Yeah. Yeah.
And we don't want to talk about them being wrong about picking the wrong son. But what we've been struggling at the last, I wouldn't say the last couple of weeks, but in the Miami game, what we struggled at, I'll just ask you. It happened twice. It happened twice. We got down to a certain part of the field, and we struggled to get in there. The 1 yard line.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 yard line. They've been wrong.
Right.
They've been wrong about that.
Yeah, they've been wrong, bro. Well, that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm going to actually do a whole video on that, you know, and I'm going to release that, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. This feels bad, bro. I can't front, bro. I feel horrible. This like sucks. This almost could suck the hope out of me. And I'm a very hopeful dude. Mm-hmm. Miss Lockhart said, boss, he did. Thank you. I love my shooters, bro. I got the best shooters in the world.
Hey, they got him about it here, bro.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
I got the best shooters. They don't play. They do not play. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's the coolest thing about my shooters? They wait till I say shoot too. They'll let you trip. And then when I say, man, shoot them, they be like, boom. Yeah, they'll let you trip. Appreciate y'all, man. We got the best mods, hands down. Yeah, my boy said we snipers. And see, they be chilling. They'll let you talk all day. And they'll be like, boss, you want me to shoot him? Like, nah, don't do it. They'll be like, all right. Yeah, talking about you YouTubers. Nah, you ain't finna come and see. You ain't finna hate on me and DMV, bro. See, that's once I see you a hater, bro, that's all I needed to see, bro. I let him talk constantly. But once you show me that the root of what you saying is behind envy and hate, oh nah, bitch ass dude, you gotta get up out of here. Yeah, so anyway, bro.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm.
I've known for maybe about a week or two that Rashaan Evans hadn't been in game shape. So that's one thing that hasn't been talked about. He hadn't been in real good game shape.
Yeah.
Which there's only one way that you get into game shape. You got to play in the game.
Right.
No, there's no amount of practicing. There's no amount of working out that's going to get you in game shape. Game shape comes from actually playing in the game. He came midway through the year. So I understand that.
Yeah.
No, in no way or fashion did this weed story come up in the conversation I had today. Did the weed story come up until after he was cut, bro?
Right.
And this is what makes me think about it. Like, and I'm gonna ask you this question: When Kelvin got in trouble, right? Did you know hours before it was released from the news? You knew that, right? You knew that it happened, right?
I knew before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You knew, right? You didn't report on it, right?
I didn't say nothing.
A lot of us did not. We just shut up about it.
Yeah, we held it. Matter of fact, the YouTubers knew before the news.
Yep. All right.
We
So
just didn't say nothing. We all knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't
So
gonna say we all.
That goes to my point. It goes to my point that, like you brought up, Kelvin Joseph, that thing was way more egregious than what we're looking at here. So you mean to tell me, with all these sources in Dallas being as small as it is, because I say small, meaning like the news will get to you real fast. You mean to tell me that nobody knew he got arrested for 2 to 4 ounces of weed before he got cut? Nobody knew. Like they just so happened to release him, and then an hour later, then the story breaks out. That's by design, bro. That's by design to save face and to make it look like they're better than what they really are. But the politics of this game, bro, it kills me. Kills me.
I'm gonna tell you what's getting ready to happen next. Get ready. Get ready, DMV. I'm gonna tell you what's next.
Go ahead.
We go start being looked at as the enemy.
You talking about YouTubers?
Yep. New media.
Yeah.
Because see, you can't control our narrative. So since you can't control our narrative, it's gonna be trying to discredit what we do.
Yep.
They already doing it.
Yep.
That's what that thing with Laura Coyer was about. And see, it's gonna get a little bit more organized because they listening. I know they listening to me. They listening. See, it was so I make a big deal out of the Mara thing. It go crazy on Twitter. I talk about it on the show. The next day you see all these insiders with these stories about what really happened with Amari Cooper. Say they was trying to cover up for front office. They doing them a favor. Water boys. And see, every time I call them water boys, let me tell you, they don't like that when I call them water boys. You know why? Because they know I'm really seeing their ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And see, when you know you being nefarious and somebody is seeing you, what do the mafia want to do to witnesses? Kill them.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Because the witness saw it.
They put their shoes
now, when
on
you're dumb, when you fall for the propaganda, when they can go leak something and then you fall for it, oh, you're not a threat. But when you over here like, man, come on, man. Okay, so all of a sudden, everybody knows that it was weed. So who told you it was weed, Mr. Insider? Who called you and told you? I can't tell you that. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they wanted your water carrying ass to put it out there.
Because I'll ask you this question: do we still know what the controlled substance was that Sam Williams had?
No.
Remember that story?
I don't. So with Sam Williams, the son, we don't know. But with the bastard, it was 2 ounces to 4 ounces of weed.
Yeah. Facts. Of weed.
Yeah. C did clarify. He right. Yeah, it was a weed pen. They did. You right. C okay. Right. They did clarify on Sam Williams. It was a weed pen. We stand corrected. But
originally it was a controlled substance, I thought. And then
it was a weed pen because that's how it got escalated because he had a pistol and a pen, which made it a felony.
Ah.
Yeah.
Stand corrected.
See, this is the thing though. Like, I'm gonna tell you what our saving grace go be in this whole thing, DMV.
Mm-hmm.
One of the grandsons of Jerry.
You mean they're gonna come up and that's who gonna make things right?
I think that's the only hope we have, to be honest.
Damn sure ain't gonna be one of his knucklehead sons, bro.
I think it could be one of his sons, bro. I think one of them grandsons actually have some influence. And we need somebody with some influence. Because if I tried to talk to Jerry and Steve, and they'll say, "Get your broke ass out of my office." Get out. Right? We got hold on, we got wait, hold on real quick. We got Jay Tuck in the building. Jay Tuck, can I call you, bro? I got DLV on the phone, bro. J Tuck, can I call you, bro, just to add you to this content, bro? Because it's just, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Because J Tuck might be busy. But just let me know if I can call you, bro. And then I'm a 3-way. And we gonna get you in the show, too. And I see all your super chats. I'm going to get to every one of them. I done saved every one of them. Hold up. Oh, he said, yeah, hit me. All right, we finna add J Tuck. All right, hold on real quick. Yeah, give me a second, DV. You gotta go?
I gotta share a story. Look, I talked to, so on my show, I had Tony Dorsett, his son, Anthony Dorsett, played in the league.
Yeah.
And he told me about when he gets pissed off when they have guys wear his dad's number 33. So it already don't look good for Damone. But he said, I think in the offseason that he approached them about that. And that pretty much happened to them. They do that to rich folks, bro. So get your broke ass out of here.
Get your broke. Trying to tell me how to run a team with your broke ass. Hold on real quick. I'm finna get Tuck on the phone. Hold on real quick. Call it Tuck. Man. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, what up, bro?
What's up, man? You live.
Drag, man, just got home for the holidays. Had to go ahead and drop my video, and this chaos is going on with Cowboys Nation. DMV, what's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, man? We get to continue the conversation we was having earlier.
Yeah, man. It's frustrating, you know what I'm saying? And I said the same thing in my video, Boston DMV. It's like we put so much effort into trying to find ways into helping this team win. You know, we do videos, but it's offensively, defensively, the corners, secondary, coaching. Like, we do extensive work. And to see the Cowboys kind of kick dust back in the fans' face, man, it's disheartening. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand why Cowboys fans are frustrated. We sit back and we see what's going on in San Fran. We see back what's going on, with the Eagles. And here we are. We're bleeding out at the linebacker position, y'all. We are bleeding out. Like, there's no mistakes about it. I know last game you can kind of mask it a little bit. We are bleeding out at the position. And listen, y'all, if we do not fix it, it will be the reason we are packed up and sent home. And we can see that clear as day, but the Cowboys just sit back and ignore it for political reasons. For Matt Waletzko, this was all this is about now. Granted, they probably are going to try to sneak Evans back on the roster tomorrow if he clears waivers, but it's just like, why are we playing with our food? Why are we running the risk? So I understand clearly why Cowboys fans are frustrated, and rightfully so. And like I said in my video, y'all, and Boss, this is your moniker. Don't let nobody suppress y'all voice, Cowboys Nation. A lot of people are like, it's just Evans, and he's a practice squad guy. He wasn't playing. Like, nah, bro. What we saw happen isn't right. You know what I'm saying? What we just saw happen isn't right, and it's clear as day, and Cowboys fans have every right to be frustrated, period.
Because Matt Waletzko don't make no sense, bro. It is nothing logical about it, bro. Like, we can try to make it make sense, but so you had to bring up the backup to the backup.
Right.
Like, it's nothing about it that makes sense. Versus there's no backup for Dirt. Go ahead.
He's not the backup to the backup. Awesome Richards has been the backup to the backup. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You still got Awesome Richards, who you drafted, and he was getting reps this season outside of Chima Udogo when we moved Chima inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
God, bro. So the backup to the backup to the backup. Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's just political. You know what I'm saying? It was uncalled for. And I know a lot of people are talking about the arrest, and that's what I said. If you watch Montana, you watch DMV, you watch Boss, y'all smart enough to know that the arrest wasn't the reason why. Hell, the arrest information came out after he was let go. Even Michael Gelkin just posted about it, said that wasn't the reason why he was let go. It was a variation, different factors, but they're hoping to bring him back if he clears waivers, right? So what I really think is they cut him to make room for Matt Waletzko, but they're playing with their food, and they can smear this arrest on top of it, hoping that nobody will touch him so they can get him back on PS tomorrow. That's what they're hoping. So that's why that they sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Like like Dave Chappelle just say, put a little extra on top of him, sprinkle a little on him to say, okay, maybe teams won't touch him if they know he just got arrested for marijuana, and then we can get him back on practice squad. But all this was really done not for what's best for the Cowboys. It was for Matt Waletzko, the 5th round pick that we used, because like we talked about, Boss on the phone, what is happening right now? Amari Cooper is bubbling. They see all that talk online, like why the Cowboys got rid of Amari Cooper. Someone in the house said, damn it, we got to prove there was a reason why, because it doesn't make sense. So let's get the guy we drafted in place of Amari and hope he can save the day and spin the narrative. And here we go with the BS politics. Matt Waletzko.
Matt Waletzko, bro.
That's what all it's about. And, and we see the smear campaign, right? People are saying, well, he barely played, right? Well, yeah, he's barely played. So this is why we are trying to see, is he an alternative solution? Now, if you go back to what he did in Atlanta, like I said, I think he had 186 tackles or something like that, 2 sacks. So this ain't chopped liver. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like they have meat on the roster. This is a veteran guy who played at the University of Alabama, who played at a high level just last year. All Cowboys fans are saying we're bleeding out the position. Let's see if this is an alternative solution. They said, know what? Let's cut him. You know what I'm saying? Let's cut him.
Here's my guys. Even if he was and I tweeted this, even if he was the worst graded linebacker in the league at this point, for the times that he's been in, if you're not bringing in a linebacker to replace that because he's not at the position like you're saying, Tuck, then you don't need to cut a body.
Right.
Because anything could happen.
Right.
Play Detroit. What's your ulterior at that point?
Right.
You know, I think people are talking about Malik Jefferson possibly bringing him up from practice squad. But what's going to happen, like, if Damone Clark, like Boss said, gets pancaked again?
Right. Yeah. There's no, and that's the thing. We are running out of alternatives. And what I was saying, Cowboys Nation, I said this Friday night before the game when I did a Twitter space. I was like, right now we are in the kitchen starving, and we are trying to make a mayonnaise sandwich. So we have nothing in the kitchen to linebacker. We have nothing. We have nothing. We trying to make something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to make a mayonnaise sandwich. Well, damn, I looked up. Jerry just threw away some of the mayonnaise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, we ain't got nothing in here, bro. We have no option, and like y'all said, whether it's a hamstring, a stinger, it gets dark, and we are 2 games away from playoffs, and we are out here playing with our food at a pivotal position. We all sat back and watched Monday night. We watched what the Ravens were able to do with San Fran. No linebackers out there hauling. We don't have that, so we're just throwing players at the wall, hoping something sticks, just hoping for the best. And that's a bad situation to be in, Cowboys Nation. And I fear that. That's all we can do is just close our eyes and hope for the best. Because once again, our team is being reactive versus proactive and not seeing the big picture.
Sometimes I laugh to keep
from crying.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
For real, bro. I'm for real, bro. This hurt. This real life hurt, bro. Like, you know, because I know some people that's going to be looking at us thinking them arrogant YouTubers. Nah, we love the Cowboys. Yes. We love Jerry. We love Steven. We love them. And this is the thing I hate, bro. We the ones that's loyal. We the ones who really want it for them. We just the ones that's going to tell them when we really believe they going in the wrong direction versus all these old yes men ass people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we the real loyal fans. We the ones that's like, we don't hate you. We appreciate your sacrifice, Steven. We appreciate what you putting your whole savings up, Jerry, and taking us to some, like, we appreciate going to the Star, sitting on the cushy ass leather seats and just the first class environment that they always make for us. We all appreciate that.
Right.
But it be people that be sucking up to him. I guarantee you, Tuck, I guarantee you some media people that's going to Jerry and them about us. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
And DMV, Boss, we were all out there at the game versus Philly. Did you see any of them Case in point, y'all, I just got home. Ask my wife, I just got home in the door. The very first thing I did was drop my bags off, came downstairs, and dropped my video about what's going on. Then I'm not even get the pack. I get to tomorrow to relax. I turn right back around and fly out to Dallas to go to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Loyal.
So it impacts me. Yeah, damn right I want to win. You know what I'm saying? It hurts.
Damn
you know
right.
What I'm saying? It hurts me.
It hurts,
and that's
bro.
my passion. That's my fuel. Versus this is not just a job to any of us. We love this team just like everybody in this chat, everybody who subscribes to the channel. We want the same damn thing. So damn right I'm gonna voice my opinion, because all these people who can pull out these colorful charts and say we're just fine, I trust in the front office, I don't see any of them there. Not once, not one game. Have I bumped into any of them?
And let me be honest, Tuck and Divvy. Let me be honest. Those are the main people kissing ass, the media people.
Right, yeah.
Those are the main, because they want to be a dog at the end of Jerry and them table. That's what they want.
Right.
They see when Jerry and them with some crumbs fall off the table. See, to Jerry and them it's crumbs, right? But to them it's a dream job. So when you one of these media people, and I was peeping what was going on Twitter, it's still people fighting the linebacker idea. I'm like, I'm like, for real? And they still talking with that same tone. They still talking with that. None of y'all was high on Evans. Man, get your goofy ass. Listen, man.
Right.
Because you don't do the work.
Monday night,
don't act like we don't do the work.
Was the alternative.
Huh?
Yeah, I was high on Evans. I'll be honest. I wanted to draft him over LVE way back when.
Me too.
We literally did the show on Monday night where Evans was an option, and I even put it on Twitter. I was like, they're probably gonna give us more Evans. Like, so to sit here and say none of y'all even talked about, like. Here's my thing, and I have no problems with anyone, but what you're not going to do is disrespect anybody in this community space, because we do too much damn work, y'all.
We better
y'all
than
know
you.
If you come out with you know what I'm saying? We not just gonna shoot up an idea. It wasn't like, hey, Jay Tuck was in the gym, and I just said, you know what, we should put Michael Parsons at linebacker. You know what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. We put in hours and hours of research, dollars. I mean, y'all know how much I spend behind the scenes just on film alone.
Yes.
Like, just to make sure that we're accurate, to bring Cowboys Nation accurate information, but also give the fans a voice. That's what they don't understand, y'all. And this is the frustrating part, which is like, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just some YouTubers. Like, hell no.
Shit.
And then when it happens, what was I seeing? Well, I don't want to hear about Micah playing linebacker right now. We're losing. No, I don't give a damn about the losing. I want y'all to address, because everyone wanted to spit in our face and act like we was crazy when we were talking about this. Don't cave now. So if you're loud going against us, you should be just as loud apologizing. Period.
Nah, man. Them suckers ain't gonna apologize.
Yeah,
See, this,
well, I'm gonna stay on their neck until they do. Period. You know me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause bruh. Nah, it was too disrespectful. You talking to a man with 100,000 subscribers like he just a Twitter troll? You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
you talking to a Koye who's been doing film since, I don't know, since before film was even accessible? You know what I'm saying? You talking to me? You talking to Ball? You know what I'm saying? You talking to DME? Like, we just making up stuff? Like, hell no. And they spun it where it's like, we said take defensive end away from Micah and make him a permanent line. We never said that. They even spun it that way.
Dog.
And if you were just as loud then, why aren't you loud now? They're doing the same thing with Evans. Oh, these guys don't know. If you look at the PFF grade,
PFF grade. Hold on. PFF.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, bro. Like, we played the game. I played the game. Boss, you played the game. DMV played the game. Hell, I played the position, so I know what it takes to be alive. You know what I'm saying? I see it. And so I understand we are outsized at the linebacker. There's no way to address it. We can only hope for the best, only hope that our offense is playing well where it's not an issue. But me being 200 pounds, banging against 330, that's you don't even need to be a rocket science to understand that's not a good matchup.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a good matchup, period. And teams aren't going to playoffs. They're going to sit back and exploit, like I told you guys. Even if I'm an NFC team and don't need a linebacker, I'm getting Evans just so y'all can't get one.
Yep. No, don't say that. Don't say that no more. Don't put that in the air no more.
Oh, okay, my bad. But still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hopefully nobody heard that.
But I mean, I damn sure would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No. Don't say it again, please. Don't say it again, Chuck. Don't say it again, Chuck. Please don't say it again, bro. Please.
All right.
Yeah. See, that's something we need to keep on the phone, big dog.
Okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I'm fired. I mean, I was boiling hot about this too. Like, what are we doing? You played with your food when it came to, you know what I'm saying, Harper. You played with your food when it came to Cox. Now, here's what they're going to do. Say, well, look, what are they doing right now in Washington? I don't worry about what they're doing in Washington. I worry about what they could have did in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But what they're doing in Washington has nothing to do with me. It's about what could they have done right now in Dallas. And if we had Harper or we maybe had Cox, we would have had more alternative solutions to fix this linebacker room. See what I'm saying?
Man. All right, man, guys, I got 1,000 super chats I got to get to, or I would keep going, bro.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Boss, can I say one thing before we head out?
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, me and you, we got in the spirited debate, and I just want to tell you, you were right, I was wrong.
Okay.
Because remember, early in the year, we talked about the new safety position. I talked about how I've been grooming my son to be the new box safety, and you talked about with Dan Quinn, how you would attack it. You just would run right at him. That's what's happening to us right now. It's what's happening to us right now. And we don't have the body at linebacker. See, the thing about it that was genius was that we had linebackers at the time.
We did. We did.
Right.
We don't now.
Right.
Oh,
and
before
now,
you go.
Now it looks dumb because you ain't got no backers.
Oh, before okay. Now appreciate that first of all on DMV. But before you go, J Tuck, I want to run a theory by you that I ran by DMV.
Okay.
Because I said this. I said front office is not stupid, bro. There's no way that they got rid of Evans without some kind of backup plan going into Detroit. And I said this, bro. I think this is a way for them to also get Micah to have to play more linebacker. And then they can try to start the discussion on labeling him a linebacker, because this was the first game versus Miami where they truly used him as a queen, and he super balled at it because it looked like he accepted it. He looked like he said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to embrace it. You know what I mean? And the moment he embraced it, it's almost like they are trying to find the reasons to get him to have to play it. You see what I'm saying? Because how do you leave linebacker with no depth going into Detroit?
Right. Yeah. And honestly, if you go back and even watch the interview that a lot of people wanted to put the ha moment on us when Micah was talking, he even caught himself. He was like, yeah, I do a lot of things a lot of scrimmage, I really don't. Well, actually, I do a lot of good things at the off-ball position, first down and second. Like, he caught himself. He's like, yeah, bro, you can play that position just as better as anyone in the league right now. And he wants to be a game changer. So I think what happened, they sat back and saw, like, this is what you can do. And from Micah's standpoint, he was a lot more active versus the Dolphins versus just being an edge rusher. And Micah is just like a wide receiver, y'all. You got to get him active throughout the game. If he's over there just battling versus the right tackle being held and, ran the opposite direction and not getting no pressure, like, he starts to fade. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get those few tackles, to be able to chase and scrape and do those type of things, it gets him in momentum throughout the game because he's on the impact. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be a ploy where they're in a situation, bro, where he's going to have to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think tossing J-Ron back there hoping for the best, that's not his role. You know what I'm saying? Tossing Marquise Bell back there and Donovan Wilson, like, that's not their role. So it's going to have to be an uptick when it comes to Micah Parsons playing that linebacker position.
Yep. So, guys, I really appreciate it, man. This was a obviously beautiful collab that we did not plan, but I'm glad we was able to share this together, man, and let's just keep working.
Let's keep working, Cowboys. And it's like I said, at the end of the day, all we can do is just get behind our team and hope for the best. We all did all of our work. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the community, we did everything that we can do. It's in their hands. The only thing we can do is get behind our team. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it. It's still our team, y'all. We not gonna abandon them. But
Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Like I said on my channel, I can expect a little bit more draft content to start dropping soon. But you know, we you know, so dang.
All right, man. All right, y'all, man. All right, let me get to these super chats, man. That was DMV and J Tuck. Hey, real quick, let them know they can find you, man. We got a lot of people.
Yeah. So y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151 and my YouTube channel CFO Sports. Come on through, Cowboys Nation. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I will be out there on the game on Saturday night.
And also, make sure y'all follow my boy J Tuck on Twitter. He's probably the best Cowboy follow on Twitter. I'm talking about out of all of us. It ain't nobody on Twitter like Tuck. Trust me. This dude is gifted for Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And he threatened to leave Twitter, so you better get it while you can. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate it, J Tuck. DMV, where can they find you, bro?
Hey, man, y'all can find me on YouTube at DMV Fanatic as spelled. You guys saw me in the chat. Also on Twitter, DMV Fanatic 1, and on Instagram, the real DMV Fanatic. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you, man. That was a good call by them boys. Y'all already know. Oh, man. So I'm finna get to these super chats. I'm gonna even open up the phones, man. I wasn't gonna open up the phones. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really feel like it. Just keeping it real. Just, you know. Hold on real quick. Here we go. Let's go. That let go was so fake. I didn't even feel it. Talking about let's go. I didn't even feel that. That wasn't even in my soul. It wasn't even in my soul. Talking about let's go. Let's go for what? Dude's playing with my emotions. Alright, man. Oh, see my boy DLV say that was therapy. See, that's sad, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, for real. And I know he mean this, bro. Damn, bro, that hurt. God, I need therapy, bro. I promise you, bro. I do, bro. I do. I'm like, bro. Now, sometimes I understand when people say why ignorance is bliss. Sometimes you don't even want to know what you know. You be like, anyway, man, let's get to these super chats and then I'm gonna get on the phone with y'all too, man. We gonna do it all today. Cause if I feel like I need a hug, I know y'all do too, damn it. All right, so y'all got a lot of super chats in here, so I'm gonna get to it quick. I appreciate y'all too greatly, man. First of all, Miss Lockhart said it's 242 people watching and only 142 likes. So let's get to work on that, y'all. You know, cause y'all already know DMV and J Tuck was keeping it straight real. Nobody even expected the two top content creators to even walk in the house and just bless us all with that. You know what I mean? So I went solo and then them boys jumped in and made it even better. You know what I'm saying? And my boy said, but it makes sense, boss. I'm with you, bro. So first super chat, man, or the latest one, 5 Bones, came from Common X. He said the Jones family love the mediocrity of this team. They in the news and on TV. As long as they making money, this how it is for us, Cowboy Nation. I'm hurt. And see, I think it's even worse than that, Common. See, I always used to say, and I'm going to start saying it again, winning is not first in Dallas. It's important, but it's not first. It's third on the list. What's first on the list is appearing right in the public. That's first. That's first. They move like that. They move like the most important thing is to appear right in the public. Second, money. Then third, winning. That's how I see the Dallas Cowboys. For real. And so it's almost like, well, if we win after we right and after we made our money, that's bonus. So then Trucking with Them Boys said, I've been on Twitter all day straight spazzing. Yeah, we need a lot of, you know, I'm gonna tell you what we need a lot more people talking about. Sons versus bastards. It's not enough of us pushing that out there. It's not enough of showing that we see the culture. So if we don't show that we see the culture, they not gonna change it. But when they see, damn, they seeing us, they'll change it. Or they'll at least modify it. We really only need them to modify. Because at the end of the day, building through the draft works. It's just the overreaching that doesn't work. When you start being goofy in it because you're trying to stick to this budget, and you like, let's go take Ball, who been consistently failing everywhere we put him, but we think we gonna put him over Chuma, we gonna put him over Avery. Because look at what Mike McCarthy said, and they got him out there looking goofy. They got Mike McCarthy out there talking about, around this time of the year, we go with the young guys. Who does that? See, now you gotta go out there and sound like a company man. Around this time of the year, we go with the young guys. Who the fuck does that? In December, let's develop young guys. See, now they got you talking like you goofy because you know it don't make sense. So you got to come up with something. And it's like, yeah, around this time of the year, you know, strategically, it's good to go with the young guys. As we getting ready to try to win a championship, this is the time you start ramping up guys who young. Goofy as hell, man. Come on, man. Who you think you talking to? All right. And then another one of the super chats, he say talking that the real, and they hate it because it forces change. Yeah. That's a good point, bro. I don't even have no answer to that. The only thing I can think on that fire super chat, bro, is at least all of us are authentically trying to put the best ideas out there. You know what I mean? We not trying to act like we smarter than them Joneses. I respect all of the great things that they do. You know what I mean? It's just, our voice matter, man, and we got something to say about our team too. You know what I mean? That's how I see it, bro. Then we got us a $10 super chat, man. I really appreciate it. He said, keep shedding light to the politics, son versus bastards. Our guys' philosophy, BS the Jones, Mafia antics. Yup. And I will. And we should too. Like, and I say we for real, because you know what you can do and what we can do? Because this is what too many of us do. I'm going to tell you what a lot of us do. They'll come in and they'll be like, oh, that boy Boss is keeping it real, man. That boy Boss, he's telling the truth. But you don't share, you don't like, you don't push the content out there. So you know Tuck and DMV came in here and they keeping it straight 100. And we know they putting out content, right? And I see DMV share my content. I see Tuck share my content. You know what I mean? I share their content. Like DMV was like, this is a banger. I didn't even look at the video. I shared it because I'm like, I know him. If he telling me this a banger, I ain't even got to look at it. Boom. I put it out there, right? So it's more than just, oh, Boss keeping it real. It's like, what about us keeping it real and working together? Straight up. Because if we work together, I put it like this. If all 240, 250, 300 of us all right now paused, right, and hit share and tweeted it and put it on Facebook and Instagram, it would register. It would register. Like, it will start coming up like crazy because it would be like a boom. See, that's the problem. We don't work together enough. Yeah, being honest, I got about 6 quality shooters. I should have 200. I should have 200 people when I say, hey man, let's shoot. Let's get this out here. It should go crazy. It's enough for us right now to massively move good ideas. But we got to work together. But this is the good thing. I am noticing a shift. This is the shift that I'm noticing. A whole lot of people starting to believe they voice matter. It was a whole lot of people when I used to say it, they ain't believe it. They ain't believe it. Oh, boss, I don't matter. Who you think you are? Boss, who you think front office give a fuck about what you think? Come on now. You're just a nigger. That joke was too far. That went too far with that joke. But I'm just saying, like, it's a whole lot of people, man. They was like, nah. They ain't believe, but now they believe. And when you believe, you do something about it. Straight up. See, even my boy Eric was one that came to me before. He was like, man, boss, come on now. They not listening. No, they listening. They listening. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And see, now a whole lot more people realize that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And it's about us working together, man. For real. Yeah. They be like, boss, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Who do you think you are, boss? Negro. Get out of here. Get to the back of the bus. Now, only I can say that. Y'all can't say that. Some of y'all bet not say that. Only I can say that, all right? Only me and a few other people can say that, all right? Let's make that. Don't get too comfortable when you say that, okay? All right, cool. So my boy Chris 214 say, all of the tricklebacks to the office because it forces them to be more efficient. If we're losing TOP, time of possession, due to a lack of traditional linebackers. See, that boy Chris be coming over some real stuff, bro. For real, man. Appreciate that super chat. And then Big Deck said, bro, you fire all facts. Appreciate it, big dog. And then listen, we do this because of passion, man. Like me, Tuck, DMV, you know, everybody that put their opinions out there as aggressively as we do. We all could be doing other things, but it's a few of us that's very organized about our ideas, you know what I'm saying? And so we get very aggressive about making it work. So Eric said, our real competition is out there getting all the bastards they can get to the bowl. Ooh. Yes. See, our real competition. See, did you hear that? See, listen, boy, see, ooh, that super chat right there is fire. See, San Fran, they getting all the bastards they can. And they ain't treating them no different. They don't got no our guys philosophy. They ain't got no our guys. They like, man, Chase Young. See, what are they doing with they former lottery picks? They putting them out there. Real competition. That's what they doing. Facts. And they like, let the best man win. We over here like, well, you might be the best man, but we need to give his young guys a chance because if they end up being good into the future, we save some money. Goofy ass Stark theory. Starks. And you know what they used to call the Starks? Noble fools. Oh man, that's a fire super chat right there. Listen, this is the one that needs to be saved. Our real competition is out there getting all the bastards they can get to the ball. Ooh, wee! Man, that's a fire super chat. My boy Common Sense, he say, that's my problem. This is the closest our whole team has been in 28 years. All our moves seems to knock us 3 steps back, or players have to overcome too damn much. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. And you know who else got to do too damn much? Will McClay. See, I'm going to say something that y'all don't want to hear, but I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to be all the way honest. I think we go lose Will McClay. When his contract up, I think we go lose him. It's just my gut feeling, but I'm just being honest. When you go out there and you help this team by getting a former lottery pick, and because of philosophy, we not using them. Then you get another former first rounder, and because of a philosophy, you throw them in the trash. People forgot Noah is a former first round pick. So if I'm a scout or I'm the head scout and I'm away from my family, missing pivotal events for my family, all for this team, and I'm watching them just waste my work, eventually I'm gonna be like, I gotta take my work somewhere else. I really fear, like, you go get Evans and they don't use him. And see, and all of them, see, this the worst thing. This the worst thing. Oh, Mr. Fowler, you better check that Twitter. They got rid of Evans. Yeah, they got rid of Evans. Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah. So, if I'm Will McClay and I go get all of these quality talents that's being misused, I'm gonna be like, when my contract up, you can't pay me enough. I want to win. Thank you for the first contracts where I got millions, but at this point, I don't want my legacy wrapped up in politics. Yep. I don't want my legacy wrapped up in politics. I want, if I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears into this organization, I want it to come through for the sacrifices I've made. Because when you a scout, man, you away from your family a lot. So you missing karate tournaments. You missing baseball games, football games. All because you looking at talent for the Cowboys. And then you get the talent and they misuse it over a budget philosophy. Eventually, I just have a feeling, man, this is in my gut. I think Will McClay gonna be like, bro, I'm out. And it's gonna be suddenly. It's gonna be like, it's gonna shock all of us. We gonna be like, I ain't gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be like, I knew this shit was gonna happen, bro. I'm just keeping it real. They gotta be careful, man. You keep playing games like this, man. So some people gonna be like, I'm out. I'm out. So anyway, let me get back to these super chats, man. Y'all went hard with these super chats. All these super chats good too. My boy say, I'm not giving up, but how much Kool-Aid we have left? Man, my Kool-Aid in the trash. What you mean? What? This is my Kool-Aid right here. Look, hold on, let me show you. You see this trash? That's my Kool-Aid. Poured it in the trash. Hey, you mean? Shit. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Man, I'm gonna wait and see like hell, bro. Man, my boy say, Kool-Aid. Man, what my boy Trey say? My boy Trey say, Kool-Aid full of Hennessy. Boy, you ain't lying. Ooh. What am I say? What Evans say? Man, I need to smoke. That's what he said. Man, what a blunt. All these politics. Let me go get me a couple of pounds of that good old weed. You feel me? I can't even get the playing time I want that I deserve. I'm over here watching Clark get slammed. And then they ain't gonna give me no, they still got me playing special teams like I'm a scrub. Man, shit. Man. Oh, nah, bro. Kool-Aid, man, hell no. Ain't no Kool-Aid. All right, real quick. Some super chats. My boy say, Stephen Jones is the kind of guy who irons his undies. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. Like, analytical. His background is an engineer. Yeah. He's tight. Like, he's tight. He's wound up. He really is. I think he mean well. He just be doing too much. For real. Because to him, he like, I have to be serious about the budgets of the future. And I don't play with that. but you got to be flexible too. You got to know when to be aggressive. It's kind of a medium, and I don't think he's good at the medium. So we got us another troop chat. He said, I've seen true colors and intentions of so many Cowboy media types after Evans waved. It got me questioning so many things. Do you really want the Cowboys to win? I'm not sure. Oh, let me go ahead and answer that question. A whole lot of them don't give a damn if the Cowboys win. A whole lot of those media people don't give a damn. It's only a few of them that was around when they actually won. My boy Montana say I'm on water. Say I'm on water. Yeah. Yeah, my boy say, what's Kool-Aid? I don't know nothing about it. Man, y'all funny. Yeah. For real though. So now, they don't care. It's a whole lot of them don't care. And let me tell you how I know they don't care. Because when we giving them real ideas to win, they ignore it. They ignore it. They be like, see, when I was battling for Steele over Lyle Collins, I sent a whole lot of them my film breakdown. Media people. They watched it. Told me they watched it. And still came out saying, Lyle is just better than Steele. And that's what's crazy. The same goofy ass people that was lobbying for Lyle Collins are the same people that hate the idea of Micah playing linebacker. It's like at some point, people got to realize that the people that they calling insiders are lazy and privileged. And a lot of times they got this uppity ass attitude because, you know, they might be able to sit in a conference room and ask a couple of questions. So because they ask questions now, because this is the thing, bro, you a journalist. I'm cool with that. But see, don't be acting like you just better than us when you have no kind of background whatsoever in playing this game or studying this game. See, Tuck, DMV, myself, we played it and we smart and we studied it. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. And I mean that. It's different. Yeah, when you play. Do you know how many hours I used to have to spend studying the opponents when I was in college? We spent about 3 hours a day on film. We spent 2 hours of film before practice. Then we would go to practice, and then after practice we watch film. Then we go to study hall. Even when we traveled, we had about 4 hours of film work. So you'll be on a plane watching film. And then these people got the nerve to look down their nose at us, even though we got hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of film. Another super chat by Gary. He said, boss, I went to Twitter X with my thoughts. I don't like what's going on. That's what we got to do. And I'm glad more people starting to realize, don't just sit back. Say something. Share something. Write something. Tag somebody. And I see y'all doing it too. I see a lot more tags. I even saw Big tag Micah. Big don't tag people. Shit. Big was like, my voice matter. Micah, I got something to say. At Micah Parsons 11. Big. Yeah. See, we starting to wake up to who we are. That's what's starting to happen. We starting to wake up that shit. You know what? Our voice do matter. That's what's starting to happen. So I'm glad, Gary, that you went on Twitter and expressed your thoughts. That's a whole lot better than sitting in the house and saying nothing. Hold on real quick. He said, boss, did you see Foots and Micah exchange? No. What happened? What happened? Tell me. Tell me. What happened? What happened with that exchange? Let me keep to these super chats, man, because I still got a lot of them hungry. I'm waiting on that answer, though. My boy said, I'm flagging Micah podcast when the playoff starts. Do it. Do it. And then my boy Montana say, yeah, boss, you know I get on heels. Exactly. And my boy Common Sense, he is not lying. He say, I would tag in a heartbeat. And my boy say, foots go hard. Yeah, foots go hard, man. Hell yeah. Hold on real quick. Oh. Yeah, talking about Debo talking jazzy. Yeah, see, this is the thing, man. Micah Parsons, I'm starting to see Micah Parsons is starting to embrace the dark side. He is. See, because he going at, what's their quarterback? Purdy. He going at Purdy. That's why Debo responded, because Micah started it. And I like it. I like it that you talking shit. See, you can't be friendly once you start really going at them. All that. It's personal. It's personal. See, now Micah know it's personal. See, Michael know it's personal now. See, now what we've been wanting, we getting ready to see. Cause see, Michael's starting to realize it's personal. See, he didn't know that about 2 months ago. He was helping boys up and shit. You know what I mean? You know, D. Smith. See, I remember that. I ain't never forget that. When Bland tried to go over to D. Smith and help him up, and D. Smith looked at him like, man, if you don't get away from me. And then Michael ran over there to help him up. See, I ain't seeing that right now. I'm keeping my own Mike. I'm trying to make sure he's not the friendly lion. But see, right now I'm seeing him turn. I'm starting to see that dark side rise. Good. Some of y'all feel me, some of you don't. My boy say, good. Your anger has made you powerful. See, if you want Micah to be powerful, let him keep talking shit. None of y'all better not say nothing. Don't get in between it. Don't tell him to shut up. Don't say nothing. Let him talk. Let him talk, because guess what? When you talk, it put pressure on you to have to back it up. And I want that pressure on Micah Parsons that I got to back it up today. Yeah, because I've been talking. And you not finna embarrass me. And matter of fact, oh yeah, you told me it was personal. That's the Micah Parsons I want. The one that say, man, you told me it was personal, boy. I finna show you personal, homeboy. Good. See, my boy, yeah, Montana feel me. Good. Man, that's my favorite part. I swear to God, that's my favorite part. Man. Oh, I got it right here. I forgot I got it. Here it is. Good.
Your hate has made you powerful.
Your hate has made you powerful. Man, I love that. So none of y'all better not say nothing while Micah talking. Don't try to stop him. Don't say nothing. That's what we need out of him. We need him talking all kind of. Hold on real quick.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Hey, George Booney, I know you are. But see, I think you go see something different this time, George. I think you go see something different, bro. And you know it. You know it. You sense it coming. You sense it coming, homeboy. You do. George, he a cool dude too, but you smell it. George, you smell that it is coming, big dog. Let me get back to these super chats. Hold on real quick. Then B-Bird say, Stephen Jones has the luxury of time that other GMs don't have. Yeah, B-Bird. Yeah, that always get us. They don't have that sense of urgency to be aggressive. That always get us. You right about that. Sam Park said is, oh no, I ain't gonna read that super chat. Yeah. So that's all the super chats, man. I appreciate y'all for those super chats. Listen, y'all, I'm finna go ahead and also crank up these phones. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna crank them up just because I'm pretty sure some people got a lot to say. I'm just pretty sure that that's the case. You know what I mean? So I don't want to just give all my content and run away. Let me get y'all up in here too. You know how it is. Just, you know, it's easy to talk. Sometimes it's better to listen. All right, so I got the phone line up. Y'all call in. And likely, I'm going to try to see if I can go live tonight. Um, yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can go live tonight with Landlord because Candy had to cancel. And Bossland, Landlord going out of town, so he said if we could do it tonight, he'll try to do it. So I'm gonna try to see if we can do Bossland tonight. Y'all might get a surprise Bossland show. Y'all know how that go. So I see y'all coming in, man. I appreciate it. I see 3 people in the building. Coach Q, I see you, big dog. Deshaun, Chris 214. I see you coming in, Pastor Taft. Man, I be always feeling bad when I see Pastor Taft because I be cursing sometimes. And Pastor Taft, he's the most patient pastor for my, and I know he be praying for me, Pastor. I know. Because I also do know better. I be tripping. I ain't gonna lie, I be tripping. I'm gonna let a few of y'all get up in here. I'm gonna let about 2 more get up in here. I'm gonna lock the phones and then we go all talk. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get up in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A hard delay, and then 5. We locking the phones.
Locked.
All right, so we gonna start from the top. Big homie Chris 214. You live.
Oh, not much, man. I was just, bro, man, this, like, we do too much meddling. Just like you always say, we do too much meddling to think that we gonna win. This is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And that's just the truth. It's like, bro, like, it's so, the bad thing about it, it wasn't like that we were forced to do it. We doing this to ourselves.
Right.
It's like, bro, like, we literally taking a tomahawk and we are hacking off every limb of our body to make it harder for us to survive in the forest. That's what we're doing right now. That's literally what we're doing. And it's just, bro, it's just making me mad, bro, because all of this didn't even have to happen. So, and the reason why I put out that about the Kool-Aid, bro, I was hoping you giving me something, bro.
Oh, you thought I was gonna give you some hope and shit? That's what you thought? Oh, you thought I was gonna...
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit,
okay.
Bro. But,
all right.
But I feel you, though.
I'm gonna tell you the hope I can give you, bro. This is the hope. We're gonna need the Lord. This is the hope, because only God can save us, bro. For real.
Oh, only God can save us.
Only God can save us, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, we need Philly's luck from last year. We need to play the Giants in the first round. Then, if we play San Fran, Purdy need to get hurt in the first quarter. See, we need that type of luck. You know what I'm saying? Iceberg said, need Micah to be he said, hold on. He said, need Micah to be that Scar killed my father Simba, not the Hakani Mata Simba. Yeah. Yeah, we need. And see, so far he doing that, Iceberg. So far he doing that. He's not being a friendly line, but nah, we need that Philly luck from last year.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot to overcome, bro. This is a lot to overcome, bro. Even the distraction of this, bro. The distraction of this, you know. And see, this is the sad part, Chris. I know for a fact that the players know that it's politics on the team. I can show you evidence that will break your heart, dog. When you see players saying, you know how we are about our draft guys.
That's sad.
And I saw it with my own eyes. So they have to push through this politics. They gotta shake off all of this and then come together and say, let's come together. Bro, come on, bro. This is, yeah, we can win, but yeah, it's gonna be harder now. What else you got, Chris?
That's it, bro. I'm finna, because I just got home, bro. Like, I'm about to relax and
You go get you some weed. You finna get you some weed. Yeah, listen. If you in Frisco, no, don't do it. If you're in Frisco, just say no to the weed. Nah. If you're no, not if you're in Frisco. Don't no weed. Just go get you some nice little alcohol and don't open it up in the car, big dog. But I get it, man. Every one of us wants something to take the edge off, man. Just
a little bit.
All right, bro. I agree.
All right, bro.
All right, let me take the next call. We got Coach Q. Coach Q, man, what's up?
What's up, boss? How you doing, sir?
Man.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, so I think what happened, we saw this in 2020. When the players know more than the coach, the players rise up. And the Cowboys don't like that. But currently, like I said, if you look at his history, he has never been a linebacker coach. He was an assistant linebacker coach. He was quality control. So, boss, I know what Evans did. Cowboys did the same thing. So, if I'm on the sideline, if I see Clark keep getting blown up, if I see the other guy not going the right way, I'm looking at coach. So this is why I'm on the bench.
Right.
I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut, boss.
No, me
You're
neither.
not gonna keep your
No.
Listen, boss. I know you.
Yeah.
I went to school with you.
Yes.
I know how you. I know your temperament.
Oh yeah.
And me and you both, we Oak Cliff kids.
Yes.
Oak Cliff kids don't keep their mouth shut.
No.
I never have.
No.
Especially when a guy on the field second more than me. I'm gonna let you hear it.
Clark getting killed,
and
then
what?
you ain't giving me no chance, and I'm watching this dude get killed. Oh no, I got something to say.
Yes. And then the best linebacker coach in the game, George Edwards, who used to be a defensive coordinator, you get rid of him. Oh, by the way, the 2 years that Micah was under his leadership, he played the best. Why? Because if y'all remember, when we was on Hard Knocks, and George Edwards was digging in Parsons' butt. Talk about what was you reading, Micah? That wasn't a read. You need that type of guy.
You need that. Thank you.
Tell Clark. To tell Clark. To tell Bell. What's your keys? Why you look at the back? Look at the online feet. You need that. You need that type of leadership, and you need someone in the room that has the degrees on the wall.
The skins on the wall.
He don't have the skins on the wall.
Mm-mm.
He don't have that. And so that's what we need. And number two, George Edwards probably gone because when his vision is highly likely that his vision and our defensive coordinator vision is different. I know George Edwards don't want all these safeties at linebackers.
No way.
George Edwards he's been a linebacker for 20 some odd years. And that's right. That's why if you look the past 2 years, in Micah's first year, he was 60% linebacker, 50% his second year. That was all George Edwards, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's probably no offense why the guy got him out. Is because he wasn't feeling that. He was like, dude, why am I supposed to do with these lightweight safeties?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, boss, 200 soaking wet against a 330-pound guy, you're never going to win.
No.
I don't care how good you are, you're not.
I put it like this: you might win a few, but you ain't gonna win consistent.
Yep.
See,
no,
this is the thing.
Hold up, boss.
Coach Q. If I went head up with Q, out of 100, I might win one. Might, you know what I'm saying? But see, Coach Q is way bigger than me. See. The rest of them 99, just because of the law of physics and the size on Coach Q, he gonna put them paws on me. He gonna separate my shoulder by the time we get to about 48. By the time I test you on 48, the 48 time I test you, my shoulder gonna be out my body. So see, that's why Curse. That's why Curse started last year. That's why Curse started last year with all that courage, and now it's gone. You can't keep taking that on, because I know a lot of people be like, size don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter for about the first 10 games, but after that, size matter.
It's funny that, boss, they got rid of all George Edwards linebackers that he brought in. Think about that.
I ain't even think about
every
that.
linebacker that George. Every linebacker that George Edwards brought in, that Boss by chance, you liked them. Every linebacker that George Edwards brought in, you liked, and they got rid of them. Every single one. Every single one. And every single one was the prototypical size, prototypical speed. And they got rid of all of them. What I mean by that, if you go, Harper was 6'3", Cox was 6'3", Harper was 240, Cox was 230. All prototypical, all run 4.5, 4.4. They got rid of both those boys. Where would we be if we had both those boys with Clark? A lot better than where we at now. Now, if the guy want Kool-Aid, the best thing the Cowboys can do is for the rest of the year, like your show said last night, have Micah as queen. Have Micah playing that linebacker position. Then on third downs, have him playing somewhere on the line rushing.
See, but coach, see, this the problem now. Remember, I did a show and I said 5 reasons linebacker is the top need in the draft, right? Because everybody was saying they were center and guard, right? And that's the first time, because nobody was calling Micah a queen until I did this show, okay? And I said protect the queen. And the way that you protect the queen is having enough depth at linebacker to where if somebody get hurt, you don't have to put him at linebacker full time. You can protect his versatility by having enough linebackers. That's why I kind of sense this could be nefarious. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know that for sure. But it don't make no sense going into Detroit, a physical game, right? A physical game with less linebackers. Because if one of those guys go down even for a moment, who has to play the linebacker position now? Mike.
That's right. And Boss, I want to give you your flowers. So some of y'all who don't follow Boss Cowboy Sports, and y'all should if you don't. Both linebackers that play for Detroit, Boss Cowboy wanted them on the Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
and we couldn't have them on the Cowboys.
Oh, sure did.
Boss was on the draft. Boss was screaming, "Boss, you gotta get him! You gotta get him! You gotta get him!"
Bobby,
you wanted him over Harper.
So did.
Both the linebackers. Yep. Both the linebackers. We could have had them on the squad.
So yeah.
And both of them are ballers for Detroit.
Yep. And I'm not shocked.
So
remember what I said that offseason?
There you go.
I said in the offseason too, I said, bro, people go look at Malcolm Rodriguez and they go look at them linebackers. They go say, where did they come from? I'm gonna be like, bro.
Yep.
Them balls is always ballers. Yeah, I mean,
that's
how I know people don't do their work, bro.
You said go get your teammate. When we got Harper, you boss. You said, go get his teammate. Yep. Can you imagine if we had Rodriguez and Harper in the squad? We wouldn't have no problems right now.
Man, we would be chilling, bro. We'd be like, so Evans gone, so we got a son. We wouldn't give a damn. We would be like, play one of the sons. No. Next, bye, Evans. Who cares? No.
And we had the picks, boss. It's not like we had the picks.
We had the picks. We did. Yeah,
Well, anyway, like I said, I don't want to give you flowers on that, but
appreciate
like I said, I mean, right now, Evans being let go, they have my heart. But like I said, when you have a lot of, I'm pretty sure that if Evans has balls, as I think he does, he was in that coach's face on game day in the film room. Because, boss, what me and this old Clip boys do in the film room? I'm laughing my butt off every time I see Clark get forklift. Every time I'm looking at Clark like, oh, wow. Clark, you all right, dog?
Yeah.
I'm making fun of you, dog. That's me. That's my style.
That's real. That's real. And you know what my style was, man? Let me tell you how I started one time. You know how I got my starting job when I was at Carter, bro? It was a guy that was starting over me named Norris Bates. And I went straight up to my coach. I say, I'm way colder than him. He's sorry. To his face, right? He said, no, you not. I say, man, you can put us in any drill and I'm going to slaughter him. Like, why he's sitting right there? I said, I'm going to slaughter him. He said, okay, let's do a tackling drill. What you think I did?
Yeah.
Slaughtered him. Rah! Right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, coach, so you ain't going to start me? Nah, I ain't going to start. I say, so I just beat the guy that you say is the guy, but you ain't going to let me start? See, people don't know that's how you supposed to be when you know you that dude. You ain't supposed to sit back and let somebody. You supposed to fight for your job. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, you ain't out there being friends. You like, this dude ain't better than me. I run a 4.4, 4.3. This dude run a 4.6, 4.7. What we doing? You know. Anyway, see, but they don't know that's how it go. Of course, Evans was in there pissed. Then somebody will be in there like, he wasn't a team guy. He shouldn't be. The guy that's in front of me getting his ass whooping, you ain't giving me no chance. Like, yes, I'm pissed. Man, come on now. I mean, yeah, Coach, you got anything else?
The last thing is, if you want a definition of dog, when Gilmore was interviewed last week, he was talking about Diggs. He said, no, when before Diggs got hurt, he took every rep. He ain't let no DB take a rep. That's what dogs do.
That's what dogs
take
do.
My rep. You listen, you don't think that he know that little rookie got 6 interceptions? Oh, no, they ain't finna get this rep. You better rate. I'm number one.
Man, say that, Coach. Hold on. When was the first time we saw Dak cuss?
Come on now.
The first time we saw Dak cussing hard was when that quarterback was getting them reps.
That's right.
And he said, I ain't got reps in too long. Get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People think football is corporate America. This ain't corporate America. It's animals out there. And you trying to fight for millions and you not better than me. I got something to say.
And no Western, I never let nobody get no rep.
Man, I ain't letting nobody get no rep. Go sit down.
You
on a rep. Go rep. You go watch.
I was tired.
You go get a mental rep.
Listen, Mark. Balls, I was tired. And you ain't getting nothing, dog.
Nothing.
No.
Hey. Thank you, Coach.
Anyway, that's all I got. Anytime, boss. Bye.
All right, man. That was good. See, that's real, though. See, people need to hear the real, man. Too many people be hearing all this fake stuff. You got to know how it really is, man. Come on now. It's competition. What y'all think it is? Deshaun, you live.
Oh, my God. I got a lot to say. Hold on. Okay.
Right,
so,
bro.
first off, Dan got taken out my damn point. Damn, boss. I was supposed to come in here and talk about, huh?
Yeah, well, you got some more points. Talk about the other stuff you was going to say. We got you.
I do. So, first off, I'm going to credit you about a lot of things going on. I still think, I feel like Will McClay is going to go too. And I know some people think that Will McClay is kind of on it, but the reason why he's kind of in it right now is kind of like when your boss pays you money to do something kind of illegal, but since you're in it, you can't really get out of it. But once you have that first opportunity, you won't get up out of there. That's how I feel like it is with Will McClay, because he's getting them all this talent, and then they're just wiping it away. And it makes no sense to get all of this Pro Bowl caliber starting type of talent. Like, he's gonna want to go somewhere where he has opportunity, where he can make a team win. Because as a GM, boss, you know how annoying it is to have Philadelphia fans say Howard Roseman is the best in the building. He does this all the time. And this. And I guarantee when I'm coming back and say, I bet you I could do better than him. If I didn't have these Joneses, I bet you I'll talk to him any day of the week. So that's one point, which, like I said, knowing. Second one, the Evans situation. Me personally, Sam Williams have done more stuff than Evans have done, and we didn't even know all the things that Sam Williams did. And he came back to the next time. So I don't miss me with that. He got some weed or whatever. I don't care. That's nothing. That's nothing. They just wanted to prove a little point of trying to bring Matt. I don't even know this man full name. Malasco back, whatever his name is. What is he gonna do? Nothing. He's like you said, you a backup to a backup to a backup. Just yes, Amari Cooper got 265 yards.
Backup.
To a backup. Amari had 265. Jared, you're not winning that battle. You knew you lost it immediately when you first cashed in and said, Amari, go over there. You knew you lost that battle. He knew it from the moment from that season with Noah Brown and them. That season he knew he lost. So there's no point of having that ego with it. Boss, is it okay if I told you what Debo said? Because this is what Michael said to him. He said at the game against the Ravens and them, Michael said, down 21, there's no shot of developing throws. Should I tell you all you need to know? That's what he said. Debo came back and said, bro, we beat you by 42, like whatever the score may be, like a long time ago. Samuel said to Parsons, I don't get why you so bothered about what's going on over here or whatever the case might be. I don't understand, like, you could be a quarterback in this offense. Remember, he said he can be a quarterback in this offense. So that lets me know Micah's bothering the 49ers about what he's saying, just off of words based alone. So he is going to that dark side.
Yes, he
now
is
he's
going
to take shots at him.
Yes. And I want to clap that up. I'm glad to see him taking shots at them.
Also, the situation with Foots, talking about that. So the guy that came, I remember like early in the show, he was talking about Foots and Michael had exchange. What the exchange was, it was about what you were saying, that he needs to stop being friendly all the time and start helping people up. Now, Michael came and clapped back at Foots, and he was like explaining about the being a friend situation. Guess what Foots did? He said he did one thing. He said a few words. He said, "Okay, what about the jersey swap?" It hushed Michael up immediately because Michael knew he shouldn't do that.
Let me hold on real quick. Let me go to Foots.
Go ahead.
Well, good, Foots the King. See, that's where, man, you gotta respect Foots, man. You know what I mean? Cause see, it's a lot of people would have folded. It was a whole lot of people. I promise you, they would have folded because Michael Parsons just, you know what I mean. But they're like, nah, bro, you swap jerseys, bro, and it's and we didn't like that, and we shouldn't like that, and it was the wrong move. It was a bad move. Yeah,
very bad.
And see, ain't this some bullshit, bro? Why do Foots the King and YouTubers gotta be the people to say this shit like real people should say? Like, why it gotta come from Foots? Like, why Foots gotta be the only dude that just put his nuts on the line and say, you know what, bro? No, bro, it's a standard, dog. And no, you exchanging jerseys. We saw you help up D. Smith. We did see that, and we not gonna act like you didn't. Yeah. Yeah, and that sends the wrong message. Good. See, what's starting to happen is the YouTubers are bringing out the evil in Micah. And I don't mean that in a demonic way. I'm saying we starting to get him to where we starting to bring him up to the standards like, bro, these dudes not your friend.
Yep. And Foots said that. He's like, Micah, they're not your friend. He
said they not your friend? Good job, Foots.
Yes, let me go back and look and make sure. I'm pretty sure he said that. Let me go back and make sure because I looked it up. I was like, you say you're not their friend?
Okay, I see.
Yep.
I don't see nothing with Michael though. I just see.
No, well, Michael, I think that happened later, like happened beforehand. But he did say.
Let me go to Michael. I'm gonna go to his Twitter. This is interesting. See, what's happening is I'm gonna tell you what's happening. The freaking YouTubers it's sad, but it's the freaking YouTubers that's really the engine behind all the change. It's the YouTubers that was beating the ground on Michael playing linebacker. It's the YouTubers that's talking about that the standard is not right when you first not having that Rod Marinelli standard. 1, 2. I just don't know how you set the tone when you being friendly to these dudes. It's only the YouTubers that's saying that.
Agree. And it's like I said, it's so sad that, because think about it. So he's not getting these holding calls, and he's just not realizing, like, oh shoot, like I'm a Dallas Cowboy. Like they're not gonna give me these calls. And it's like it took Michael so long for him to kind of realize and wake up to like, dude, these guys do not like you. The refs don't like you. The opposing team don't like you. Boss, I've never seen Detroit Lions fans be so confident before in my life. They are so confident. They're so confident they're just gonna walk up in there and whoop out behind. And they gave them literally every reason to do it. The Cowboys gave them every reason to walk up in there and say, we're gonna come in your house and we're gonna beat you.
So the only thing I saw from Foots the King is I saw where he and I'm showing it now. It say that because I shared something from Foots where he said Debo and Micah going back and forth is what the NFL needs. Tired of this buddy exchange jersey after game league. It's season, in season, it's wartime. And I just shared it. I was like, the accuracy of this tweet underrated. And then I said, hashtag embrace the dark side. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Like, nah, I mean,
And
it just show you the power of what we do, bro. It just show you the power
but
of
my
what
last
we do.
point.
Uh-huh.
Last point. Baltimore Ravens. Well, you wasn't watching it because you was live streaming. I was watching the game. When I was telling you, when Humphrey came up and he laid Deebo Samuel, he like Deebo absorbed it, but that lets you know what type of timing they were on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care what 49er fans say, and you can come at me. The best way to beat the 49ers, when they punch you, punch them back. Because I'm gonna tell you something. My mom always says something. A bully can only bully you until you stand up to him. Once you hit them right back at them, then that's when they fall. Simple. I've seen the Ravens do it all game. They wasn't scared. They didn't back down. The problem with us is that we get hit one time, we want to fall down and start crying and stuff. Get back up and let's go again. Let's go another round.
I tell you what, because actually playoff game 2, we was the aggressor on San Fran. Our defense was way more physical than their offense. The game 3 was where we was soft, but game 2 we was the aggressors, except for Diggs on that Kittle. That was it. Everybody else was laying wood. But hey, man, I got Pastor Taft. Let me get to Pastor Taft, man. I appreciate it, Deshaun. Okay.
All right, thanks, bro.
All right, man. That was a good call. All right, let me get to Pastor Taft, man. I know this gonna be good. Pastor, you live.
What's going on, boss?
How you doing? Thanks for your patience. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, man. It's one of the fruits of the spirit. You know how we do with Galatians 5:22.
Thank you, Pastor.
But listen, no. But listen, boss man. Here's what I see. To be candid and frank, man.
Yes, sir.
The front office is not hungry, and collectively, we as a team are not hungry. I think you alluded to this earlier when you spoke about them being satisfied being the number one sports franchise in the world, the most valued, and the product that they push. Winning is not a priority. I think winning their way is the priority, as you said.
Yep.
And the hunger is not there. You can look at John Lynch, a former player who's running things. 49ers, very hungry. Baltimore, which was run by Ozzie Newsome for a long time, was just a really, really good organization. Very hungry, man. And even Philadelphia, with their mishaps this year, man, it's more of an attitude for me because I believe that the Cowboys have the pieces. It's just that the hunger for the front office and even the hunger from the coaching staff, because just looking at the parity in the league and seeing what other teams are doing to stop other teams, it bothers me that we don't adapt and adopt philosophies that help us win. And especially when, if you think about it, had we taken care of our business, we'd be sitting right now as the number 1 seed.
Easily,
man. Everything else was lined up for us. And the NFC East is still there. And I still think we'll win the NFC East. I think Philadelphia's going to drop that last game. We just got to come through because the way the Giants played them in Philadelphia, when they get to the Meadowlands, especially if Tyrod Taylor stays healthy, they're not going to be able to stop that. So I think we'll end up winning the East. But I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see LA again in that first round though, because them Rams rolling right now.
Yeah.
And it'd be a different team, that we had there. But whatever the case may be, man. But to your point, some things would have to fall in our way. I know Purdy's not healthy. I don't think Purdy's going to make it through. And depending on what we do with Baltimore, what we do with Detroit, if we win against Detroit, I think we still got a shot, to get there, man. Of course, some things have to happen, but it's just that level of hunger is just not there, man. I think the hunger left when Jimmy Johnson left, man, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Because it's just not there, man. And even when the one we won with Barry Switch in '95, that was Jimmy's team, and Jimmy's culture. But it's just not there, man. And I think that's what something's gonna have to hit the switch and turn it around, which means the player's gonna have to do it.
Yep.
But I still think we'll get these next two and be in a prime position. And but it just seems like everything's aligning for us the way it needs to be, but we're just not taking advantage of it.
Yep. Man.
That's really what it is, man. We're not hungry, bro. We're not hungry.
Yeah. That's what the gut punch was. That's what hurt. You know what you're saying? It's because it's like, as a man of faith, we not taught to ignore. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not gonna sit up here and watch us make moves showing that it's political. And when you're doing political things, that's not putting winning first. And it's like, how do I drink Kool-Aid when I know you're not putting winning first? It's like, I gotta take my cup, I gotta throw it in the trash. You know, it's like Kool-Aid for what? It's like, nah, bro, what we doing? It's like, the only Kool-Aid I could drink is we go get lucky and hot. And you right. The only hope is the players gotta lock in together like never before, because it's not gonna happen from the leadership. It's not gonna happen from the front office and them playing. Because I'm pretty sure there have been bosses or somebody that you worked hard because of them. You know what I mean? Like, this man was good to me. This girl, this lady was good to me. So yeah, I could clock out, but because they gave me this opportunity, I'm gonna go ahead and work a couple of 2 hours to get the job done. See, nobody in the Cowboys go do that. You know what I mean? They gonna have to do that for each other. They not gonna do that for front office. They ain't gonna say, ain't nobody in there gonna say, let's do this for Steven.
Not at all. Not at all. But I will say this though. I think the potential is there that I see now with them saying we need to do this for Mike. I will say that if they catch on to it, because I didn't see it with Jason Garrett, but I've seen it, especially since Kellen Moore's left. Because here's the thing, and here's what's so sad about it, man. I think Mike McCarthy as a play caller, and of course we lose all of this by watching your stuff. When we get to Q, he is not sticking with what he knows. And I'm saying this, man, if we got to be generic, then be generic if it's gonna get us to win. If we on the goal line, be generic. Quarterback sneak it 5 times. I don't care. Get in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be doing no play action, from under center. If you're gonna go play action, then go shotgun. But anyway, whatever the case may be, man, if he would just trust, if he would just do what works, and not try to, I guess, psych everybody else out, we would be cool, because the defense played well enough to beat Miami, and the offense played good enough for 2 quarters. But then again, of course, you had the injuries with Chume Doga out there, and Bradley Chubb just abusing him. Just not making the right moves, man. Like, I would, what I would have felt good with? Mid-game, had they switched Tyler Smith and Chume Doga just to see if it works. Just to see if it works a couple of series, and then go back to it. I'm just like, but just show us that you are doing all you can, and who cares what it makes you look like. See, we too concerned about image, man. Forget about image. Win the game, man. That's what I'm saying. We're not hungry, man. When you hungry, man, you don't care. When you hungry, you don't. When you really hungry, think about this, boss. If you hungry, you're not worried about presentation. You'll take a piece of chicken wrapped up in some aluminum foil, whether it's warm up or not, because you want that food.
Right.
When you hungry. It's like dealing with your kids. Your kids say you're hungry. You want this? No. Well, you ain't hungry. You want this? No. See, when you're hungry, you don't worry about choices. And that's what we're doing right now. We're making too many choices. When you're hungry, you want to get the job done. I just want to eat. Right. What you got? Cool, I'll take that.
I'll take that.
When you're hungry.
When I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. That's what you do, man. But we're not hungry, man. We still want to pick and choose. So But the opportunity's still there. And then the good thing about it is it's never too late. Because we still going to NFC East. We already in the playoff. So
Right.
we'll see what happens, man.
We'll see what happens. Thank you so much, Pastor.
Not a problem, man. You be blessed.
You too. So this is what I'm gonna say, man, just before I get up out of here, man. I already told everybody I wasn't gonna be riding the emotional roller coasters of the season. And I meant it. I said I wasn't gonna ride the emotional roller coasters, but this is different. I said what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at all of these games as preparation for the playoffs. See, that's why this hurts, because I don't see how this is preparation for the playoffs. So even the loss to Miami didn't affect me like I'm feeling right now. Even the loss I didn't feel nothing from that loss. I didn't feel literally nothing. I was like, hey, bro, it didn't faze me, not even a second. But what really fazed me right now and why I'm fazed, and let me tell you what really hurt you. When you see it coming and it still happened. When you did shows saying it's gonna be the experiments, that's gonna be the breakdown of the Dallas Cowboys. It's these experiments. Y'all can go check the show out where I talked about all of his experiments. One of them is just the Our God's philosophy. And you see even Will McClay himself. These are our shows where I clearly warned. And what they trying to sell us on is that, hey, we knew we had a hole with LVE left. And before he left, we then didn't feel it. And then we also subtracted from the void that we had even before LVE. And you telling us to trust you. See, the Cowboy fans, there are certain Cowboy fans that are suckers. They are truly suckers, where front office or one of these water carrying insiders could literally tell them anything and they're gonna buy it. You can tell them, oh, they got rid of Amari because of one play in the San Fran game, and them suckers buy it. Or you can tell them, just say Amari didn't show up in big games, and then they just buy it. Or you can say, it was the weed. See, they got rid of him because of the weed, and they buy it. See, them type of fans, they always go Cowboys. But the people that's really care about this and actually thinking and participating, they like, you can't tell me it was smart to get rid of Amari for a fit. It's nothing you can do to make this smart. Nothing. See, it's nothing you can do to make us feel hope right now. You can't make us feel hope. When we saw, We not crazy. We saw Clark struggling. We saw it. We saw it. And it was unanimous people saying, hey man, we got Evans. Let's give him a shot. And then you see it was weed. And you say, wait. Didn't one of the draft guys go to practice the next day or within that week, and he could have potentially been involved in a murder? I'm not saying he did it, but what we doing? Didn't Randy Gregory, didn't y'all give him years to turn it around? We 2 games away from getting in the playoffs. We know in December a lot of teams run the ball, and you wanted a backup to a backup to a backup? Boss, come on now. We needed him now. Boss. Oh, corporate America Cowboy fans. Boss, come on now. He had the weed. We had to do what we had to do. He had some weed, boss. Come on now. You can't tolerate weed. Look, you dumb Cowboy fan. They don't even test for weed no more, you idiot. You can smoke all the weed you want now. Smoke on. They got rid of that in the CBA. Yeah, I can't even front y'all. This hit me hard, bro. I'm just being honest. It hit me hard, bro. I'm like, even the loss didn't hit me like this. Even if we would have lost to Detroit, I would have been like, so? But this, so I tell you what, man. I mean, for the first time, I don't even have an answer. For the first time, I have no answer. Because I usually always try to think of an answer. I always try to think of a solution. Actually, I do have a solution. I do. More of us need to talk about these bastards versus sons. More of us need to have this conversation, and we need to be sharing this type of content. We need to be putting it out there aggressively. Because I do not want Micah one-dimensional. That's the main thing I don't want from this. I do not want something to happen to Bell or Clark. And now, the first time I saw him used as a queen, bro, I'm so mad right now. I'm telling you, I'm mad. Ooh, I'm mad, bro. The first time we saw Michael used as a queen was Miami. See, I ain't talking about for a whole game he played linebacker. I'm talking about where we saw him playing middle and we saw him at the edge, strategically in positions based on a situation. And if something happened to if something happened to Clark or if something happened to Bell, Micah is going to have to step in there, y'all. He's going to have to. And I want to think this is not nefarious. I want to think it's not. But see, I watched how Dak got handled. See, I remember in 2018 when Dak was trying to get his contract. They pulled Frederick, Zach Martin, Zeke, and Tyron Smith for week 17 and left the quarterback out there to play a meaningless game. And you know what it felt like? It felt like they were sabotaging Dak. That's what it felt like. Think about it. Now, in 2000, think about it. Just think about it. Who pulls the all-pro center, the all-pro guard, the all-pro tackle, and the all-pro running back and say, you do it on your own? Who does that? Your protection not even there. And guess what Dak did? Lit up the Giants with backups. 377 yards, 4 touchdowns. And what did they do? Did they reward him with a contract? They tagged him. See, around that time, people forgot. Around that time, the Dallas Cowboys had about $90 million in cap space. And when they tagged that, 31 million came out the cap immediately. And he only played 4.5 games. That's when he hurt his ankle. It just got a bad feeling to me. I got a real bad feeling because the first time to me it looked like Micah really embraced linebacker was Miami. And then I'm over here looking at CeeDee Lamb and how he is, to me, showing he got trust issues. See, a lot of people go try to ignore that. But when somebody say something wrong, see, what's happening to me is the chickens are coming up the roost, man. See, you can't run off Cooper and then Amari, the teammate, and then Cooper. No, you don't run off Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, the teammate, and CD don't see it. So you mean he saw how the previous number one was done. So you don't think, see, because what kind of fool would he be? What kind of fool would he be to watch front office? And see, this is what people forgot. People forgot that Amari gave Dallas a team-friendly deal. People forgot that. People forgot that. People forgot that the Washington Commanders offered him $6 million more. He turned it down for Dallas. He said, I want to be a Cowboy. But what he didn't know is the Cowboys are the Starks, noble fools. You not a son. I appreciate the discount, but on your contract, we got an out in 2 years, and we gonna use it. And they did. They under targeted Amari. Boss, that's speculation. No, it's not. Because see, they asked Steven. They asked him, why didn't Amari get his targets? Our system. That's what he said. But then, when it was CeeDee Lamb, the son, all of a sudden Steven understood how to get the number one going. He understood all of a sudden. He said, we got to give him the ball early. See, with the bastard, it's not our fault he couldn't get the ball. It was our system. Kelly Moore's system. Come on now. Come on. We didn't do that on purpose. It was our system. And what system do a number one have the exact same targets as your tight end? Schultz had 104 targets and Amari. If your system's so stupid that your tight end is having the exact same targets as your number one, throw that stupid ass system in the trash. And so now when you think about it and you think about CeeDee Lamb was there when Amari was going through that. So why do you think he was having such a temper and an attitude when he wasn't getting the ball early in the season? Why do you think he started openly pouting? And everybody used to be like, he pouting too much. I'd be like, nah, y'all better recognize what he doing, bro. He basically saying, I ain't going out like Amari. That's what he was saying. I ain't going out like that. I'm going out kicking and screaming. Because I already see good guys get treated like shit. And I fear that's what's happening to Tyler Smith. He over here talking about, just tell me where to go. Okay, go stay at guard. Where we go pay you $10 million less. Yeah, stay over there. We gonna need you to stay there for 3 years. We gonna pay you guard money, then we gonna move you to tackle. So anyway, I'm gonna call the landlord and see if we go rock out on Boss Land tonight. Regardless, I'm gonna be dropping some videos, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I might not drop no videos. I might. I don't know. But hey, man, you know, let's keep the pressure up, y'all. I do feel like I got punched in the gut, no lie. But I gotta do just like I've been trained as a cornerback. They tell us to have a short-term memory, so I need to get over this quickly and then get back to work. I need to have a short-term memory. Matter of fact, I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna practice that right now. I'm gonna get over it right now. And I don't mean act like everything is okay. I just need to get back to work. We all got work to do.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Cause hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows, can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.